Today, I'm gonna show you guys how to make $1 million in 1 year. So a few years ago, I have to go back and check, but I made a video about how to make $100,000 in a year. And it kind of broke it down and showed you how realistic that it is for a lot of people, that you just kind of need to break down the numbers and not get stuck or scared by that big number of, oh, $100,000, there's no way I'll make that making videos. And by breaking it down, I was able to show like, hey, it's not that hard. And I got a lot of feedback from that video. And over the years, I've had people come up to me that have seen me and been like, yo, that video helped me out so much. So today, we're taking it a big leap forward, and I'm showing you guys how to make $1 million in a year. $1 million divided by 12 months. That number is $83,333.33 a month. So now you take that number and divide it by 4 weeks in a month. And then that number is $20,833.33 a week. So now we're at $20,000, a little over $20,000 in a week. Break that down even further and divide it by 7 because there's 7 days in a week. And you get $2,976.19 a day. So basically, for an entire year, you need to roughly make just under $3,000 a day for the whole year to hit the $1 million mark. Now, for a lot of people right now, they may be thinking that's just not even feasible or possible in any way. And I'm here to tell you, I was in that same boat in your shoes long ago. I never thought that I would be able to make $1 million, right? But when you break it all the way down and you realize, okay, I need to make just under $3,000 a day for a whole year and I'll hit $1 million. Here's where it gets a little easier to digest, not only that number as opposed to $1 million, but when you start breaking it down by different avenue streams or streams of income. Now you basically take that $3,000 a day and divide it by 6, because I'm going to base this off of 6 streams of income. If you can have 6 different streams of income, that number gets taken from just around $3,000 to just under $500. $2,976.19 a day divided by 6 income streams puts you at $496 a day per income stream. Now, I think the biggest component to making a lot of money, being wealthy or rich or well off, however you want to put it, is you have to have various streams of income. That is the number one key component through and through. If you look at any wealthy person, it is because they have, for the most part, not always the case, but for the most part, have multiple streams of income. They don't just rely on one source of income. So for me, I'm gonna break it down right now and give you guys an example of 6 streams of income that I have. My video production company, Prism Lens Effects, Tropic Color, my film studios, which I have 5 or 6 now, my freelance DP and editing work, and then we'll go with affiliate marketing. And there's other streams too. I mean, you have YouTube, I have my own online personal store, and I have other things that I have as well, but we're just gonna stick to those 6. Because remember, I said, basically with 6 streams of income, you need to make just under $500 a day per stream of income to hit that $1 million a year. My production company. So there I have the opportunity to make money, through gigs that I'm receiving, through my production company that I can either hire out for, or I can be shooting, directing, editing. It could be a project that I'm just producing and overseeing and have my team do. So there's lots of avenues within a production company to make money. From there, Prism Lens Effects. With Prism Lens Effects, we sell a bunch of product every day. Certainly, at least my cut, make at least $500 a day. Tropic Color, our digital asset company. Certainly, same thing there, making at least $500 a day. Now, when it comes to the film studios, I have 5 film studios. So we have Honeymoon Hideout, Eclectic West, The Barracks, Bubblegum, and then soon to have The Lodge, which we get the keys to soon, and then what will be our new one that we're in the process of right now, which is like a 1850s mansion. But besides the point, let's just stick with Eclectic West, Barracks, Honeymoon. Let's just do those 3. At any point in time, we could have a shoot going on at the Barracks, Eclectic West and Honeymoon Hideout all at one single time. Each booking $1,000 or more, or even if one's $500 but the other's $1,500. Right there between those three, I could make $3,000 in a day and be at the threshold of what I need to be at for the $3,000, basically $3,000 a day for a whole year, just with the film properties. That's not including the sales we get with Tropic Color, Prism Lens Effects, any projects I'm personally working on, whether I'm being hired to DP or edit or color, and all those various things. So right there alone, just with the various film properties that I have creating revenue stream while I'm working on a project, I could hit my mark right there. Now again, that's not to say we're gonna have a shoot, at all spots every single day for the entire year, but I'm just going to show you that relatively it is that easy to make $3,000 and still have all these other avenues making money as well. Because naturally, things are going to be slow in some areas. There's going to be some days where we might have, let's say, all the studios are booked. We sold a ton on Prism Lens Effects, Tropic Color, got a big project in the pipeline with the production company that I'm shooting. You have all these things and you can make well above $3,000 in a day. And then that helps supplement any of the days where you might not make anything, or you might only make $1,000 or $500. But the key is to just have all these multiple streams of income so that if the one thing is slow or one thing's not working or one thing stops, you still have all these other avenues in which you can make money, grow, and progress. Then we have my freelance work, whether that's editing, shooting, coloring, and doing any kind of freelance solo work. My online personal store where I sell some digital assets, products, a book, and different things like that. And then affiliate marketing, links through YouTube, Amazon, and other companies, and just different things going on out there. And I'd even mention our online film program, just because I consider that a part of Tropic Color naturally, but it is in itself a separate entity. So, you could include our online film school in that list of streams of income. So once you start to look at it that way of like, oh, if I can develop 5 to 6 streams of income and just be having stuff kind of pushing in every day, it's really not that hard to reach that $3,000 threshold every day when you have all these streams. But one of the biggest keys is to build all those streams. And it's not to say that you can't do it with one stream of income. You certainly can. There are people out there to do that. But there is just something about, having a lot of extra help if that one thing stops working. If you only do one thing and you stop making money that way, or it stops working, or people aren't booking it or you, or whatever it is, if that one thing stops working, you have nothing else to back it up and make money in any way. So for one of our businesses and all the streams of income that we have, one could be doing very poorly. But if all the rest are doing great, that one thing not doing well doesn't really matter. Because if you have all these streams, it keeps life and work exciting. You're not always doing the same thing over and over and over. And at least for me, having all these different streams and avenues and projects and things and businesses I can work on keeps my mind excited. Love what you do, and that will also make it very easy. Don't get into something just because you think it can make you a lot of money. You have to enjoy it. Every one of these things I mentioned, I thoroughly enjoy doing and working on. There's not one thing where I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do that. That is where you'll fall short. You have to get into it because you love it, but you get into it because you love it and you work hard on it because you love it, and so you can see it grow and succeed easier because you are so invested into it and you want to work hard on it. Hopefully this video helped. I just wanted to show you guys and kind of break it down so you guys could see that realistically it is a lot of money and it still is hard, but it's not as hard as you think. With a lot of hard work and dedication, it is something you can do. I never would have thought, when I was in college or even out of college and just moving to LA and shooting that would be possible, but it is. It just takes time, dedication, hard work, commitment. So I hope this video pushes you a little bit, gets you off your butt and motivates you to go after some new goals and to try and hit this milestone. Build your revenue streams and try to get to 6 revenue streams. That could be your production company, it could be freelance work, stock footage, starting your own side hustle company, affiliate marketing, YouTube, There's just so many, so many different things that you can do, even beyond all the things that I do and what I just said. There's so many opportunities out there, but you just gotta start. You gotta start somewhere, and you gotta pursue it, because you'll never get there if you don't try.